All right. So tomorrow is the second leg of the semi-final tie between Arsenal and PSG. Now we all know what happened in the first leg. We all know how PSG ran us ragged in the first leg, in the first half of that match. So there's no need going back to cry over it again, cry over spilled milk. It's done, it's done. But now my question is, how does Arteta plan to defeat PSG in the second leg? Especially what happened at the weekend against Bournemouth. How he decided to use first team players instead of resting players and everybody expected him to. Understandably, he said, and he didn't say it per se, but we all know he was trying to give the players some kind of momentum, some an opportunity to win a match and get that winning feeling back on and go with that same bite, that same ginger, that same hunger drive into the second leg. But you also saw what happened again against Bournemouth on Saturday. They came to Emirates and defeated Arsenal, came from a goal down to defeat Arsenal at the Emirates. Now, those players, they are human. So, first of all, their mind, their heads will be down. They will feel bad. Say, oh boy, how it will be. I'm sure that's what's going around in their heads in the dressing room. How one run them, how you want build. Now, PSG house, they go, they come our house, come beat us. Bournemouth even come our house, they come beat us, join. PSG fans will be sing anyhow now. How one ginger ourselves score 2 goals. As far and as rigid as Arteta's playing style is, I always back Arsenal to score, but not much. To score at least 2 goals or a goal, 2 goals. I'm always backing Arsenal to do that. But one thing Arsenal always had at the advantage of on as had as an advantage at the beginning of the season was their defense. They don't concede goals. No matter how little they score, they always try most times to concede lesser than they score. If you understand where I'm going to, they score only 2, they concede that 0 or concede 1. We had the meanest defense now this season, or we still had the meanest defense in the EPL. I'm not sure about the Champions League, even though although in the past few days we've been, I think, conceding more. Yeah, so I always um I always believe that Arsenal beginning of the season, Arsenal score, they don't concede much. Yeah, we don't score much goals, but we always concede less than what we scored. Excuse me. We always concede lesser than what we scored. So I always that was at the beginning of the season. So for this match, let me not waste time. Let's not even waste time on this video right now. For this match, I can't even bet on Arsenal scoring more than they concede. I feel PSG will still score. The only thing I can do is that I believe Arsenal will score a goal. I believe Arsenal has a goal at least in them, and they will score that goal. So it now depends whether this goal will be the first goal at the beginning of the match, or they will score the goal when they're trying to chase the game. But I believe Arsenal will score a goal. As to win, for where, with what I saw, lackluster behavior and performance against Bournemouth, against who again? PSG in the first leg. No way, no way. It's done unless Arteta has a miracle up his sleeves. But those players' their heads will be down right now. Their heads will be down, and they'll be tired. They're always tired every season, which is no fault of theirs. It's because the Arteta has decided to have a very slim scores, team score. I said it before. I said it in previous videos. You are selling players, you're not replacing. You let out Smith Rowe, let Smith Rowe go. You let Fabio Vieira go. You let who again in midfield go. But you only brought who? You only brought in Merino. But you let 2 guys go, 2 for 1. The same thing in the forward line. Nketiah left. Smith Nelson left. And who did you bring? Only Raheem Sterling you even refuse to use, and he's not even on form. Then, of course, he promoted one away too. But even the one away in recent matches now, in decisive matches, he's been keeping on the bench. I'm bringing decisive matches, we're bringing him in the last 5 minutes when he can't do anything. Then on decisive matches, when you're meant to give him more playing time and give him confidence, you don't even play him at all. You play by him Sterling that I don't understand, that you don't even need, that you don't want to use, that is not performing. that you are obviously not interested in using. Well, Arteta talk will be after season, but as I said, if Arsenal loses this match, that this match can be decided in the first half. If a goal comes early from any side of the divide, it will decide that match. If PSG scores very early in of the match, it's almost game over. It's more or less game over. If Arsenal scores first at the beginning early in the match, it's game on. But if Arsenal doesn't proceed to the final, then Arteta's job has to be on the line. Questions has to be asked of the manager because the manager has shown that he has a ceiling. Since he won the FA Cup in COVID lockdown, yeah, my mic is still on. Since he won the FA Cup in COVID lockdown, he has not been able to pass the semi-final stage of any cup competition. Just this season, Chapter One, Carling, is it Chapter One, a Carabao Cup rather? He lost to Newcastle over both legs. He didn't even score a goal. He did 2-0 in both matches, making 4-0 aggregate. Excuse me. Europa League semi-final against Unai Emery's Villarreal. Then he lost it. He couldn't even progress to the final. The first Europa League he got himself in. That's when he joined the club. Olympiacos, I think that was second round of quarterfinal. He lost it. Sporting Lisbon, Europa League quarterfinal. He lost it. Last season, Champions League, he beat Porto in the second round. Quarterfinals, Bayern Munich, he lost it. Now again, he's in the semi-final. He's about losing unless he does something different. Every time, even the other cup competitions, the FA Cup when they win all white, when the all white and be losing. They lost to Man United in the FA Cup this season too. A Man United that was weak. They lost, and they were even a man down. They got a red card, still lost. Add that to the league, second. It shows that he has a ceiling and he has reached that ceiling. And the reason why he has reached that ceiling is that Arteta is still rigid. When there are some matches, there are some games, there are some competitions where you have to just be fluid, change pattern, do something different, something out of the box. No, the same pattern. And he thinks the other coaches and managers are dumb that won't have learnt your pattern, learnt your style of play. Every time you fancy complaining low block, low block, what do you expect? People are attacking, maybe they come out. Maybe they open defense. We are now, my guy, go score. My guy, go score. Who's they open for now? They will defend, of course. When last did we even try? How many times do you see Arsenal players trying to shot outside the box? How many times? I can't remember when last. I've seen always going for the pass, even inside the box. You run with the ball into the box. You pass. There's a pass to you in the box. You are doing a 1-2 in the box. Especially Odegaard is the best culprit. Odegaard can't shoot a shot to save his life. And even when he tries, even if my 3-year-old nephew catch the ball, so weak. Always the only person that tries it and does it with aplomb, you just leave him on the bench. And that's one area. Wow. How about Megida? Wow. Tries. That rigidness. No fluidity you have stifled the player. Somebody like Martinelli that is known for flair, you've stifled him and killed his confidence. And Saka can do much more than he's doing, you've killed his confidence. You've not chased away every other player that has a little bit of flair in them. Fabio Vera, Smith Rowe, useless, and you'll be bringing rigid, Merino, rigid, Havertz, rigid. The only person that is quite rigid, doesn't have flair, but even so does a lot of work. Is what's his name? Declan Rice. Hi, that job has to be on the line. If not, then it shows that the club is still not ambitious as it has always not been, and the owners are still unambitious as usual. But let's just see how it goes, Sha. Let's not dampen the mood, but the mood has already been dampened. You can't say too much of this semi-final match unless that brings out something from the heart. And if he does something different and Arsenal do win this match, then it shows that Arteta should still be given time at Arsenal because there is something in him. But if he doesn't, for any reason whatsoever, especially if he plays the same pattern, the same rigid nature, and the same cluelessness and mismanagement in a match mismanagement, then Arteta needs to be sacked. Read my lips. Sacked. See you on the next one.